Alrighty, right, folks. Today we are talking and we are looking at the game called Becastled, the chill little medieval strategy game where you build a kingdom day by day. It literally screams internally by the night. So if you're new on this channel, I would like to ask you for a small favor. If by the end of this video you will feel like this is the type of content you want to see weekly, monthly, then subscribe. If you're not the new one on this channel and you've been one of the OGs, let's break it down. Why the Becastled is the game that we want to show you today. So let's dive into the game straight up. Becastled starts super simple. You dropped into bright cartoony world, sunlight everywhere, everything looks harmless. You're placing housing, training archers, setting up farm, kind of like figuring out resources chains, and it scratches that classical city builder itch, which is like kind of relaxing. The art style. Think of like cheerfully Saturday morning cartoon that meets RTS, clean, colorful with easy on the eyes. Buildings pop visually, units are readable, and there is a lot of something like incredible and satisfying about watching your tiny villagers hustle around like they actually know what they're doing. The night time. Well, that's actually cool part of the game. When the nighttime hits, the vibe changes. You get the warning what direction the next wave is coming from, and suddenly you're scrambling. Like, believe me, you'll be shocked what's happening on the first playthrough or the first time you're launching the game. The wall placements matters. Archer towers matter. Choke points matter. And if you forget to reinforce something, well, hope you aren't attached to that part of your kingdom, literally. The loop is basically build by day, defend by night, but it's surprisingly addictive. Every night wave gets tougher, new enemy types show up, and you start upgrading structures, and you literally get to try and keep up. The combat and strategy feel of the game is very interesting. So it's super straightforward. The archers shoot down from the tower, the knights defend the walls, the siege unit roll in eventually, and enemies swarm in a big clutters. It's not just super complex, it's not like hardcore ATS, but the simplicity is the part of its charm. The challenge comes from positioning, timing upgrades, and expansion planning. Expand too fast and you overextend it. Expand too slow and you won't know and won't have the resources to survive late waves. This is that constant tug of war that keeps you engaged. Progression and replayability. So this is the part where I feel like some of you may be disappointed, but at the same time, well, I don't think you should be, but let me just explain what I mean by this. So you unlock new units, buildings, and upgrades as you go. Then the game gives you multiple maps, difficulties, and randomization options. It's perfect for one run energy. A run can go from peaceful disaster very quickly, which is half of the fun, but at the same time, it's a great game for experimenting with builds. For example, want an archer heavy kingdom with a long choke tunnels? Go for it. Want a knight focused fortress? Try it. Want a chest with kind of like cheesy enemy AI layered walls? Well, you can do it. So, kind of like so far I've been explaining why the game is good in a way, but now let's talk about some of the struggles that Becastle has. Now listen, it's not a perfect game. The AI can occasionally feel a little confused, like, and you can notice it. Your units might path around like they're fighting, or like instead of defending your gate and they're just like chilling like, oh yeah, welcome, please come in, destroy our apartments and all this shit. Yeah, some of late game waves feels like difficulty spikes out of nowhere, literally. And if you're a hardcore strategy gamer, you might find the depths kind of like limited to compared to the bigger RTS games or in titles. But what it is, a stylized like medium complexity tower builder, it hits the mark. Like for me, in terms of this, it literally does it. So here's the deal. Becastle is charming, fun, cozy, it's stressful in all right ways. It's not trying to reinvent the genre, it's just trying to be a good game for the good time, and honestly it succeeds with it. If you love base building, light strategy, cartoony visuals, and tower defense vibes, absolutely give it a shot. If you're looking for something super deep on ultra competitive, This one might feel a bit too breezy, but for me, I dig it. It's like kind of a fun game. You open it up thinking you'll play for 20 minutes and suddenly it's 2 a.m. and your villagers are crying because you forgot to build a second wall. Like literally, if you ask me, the game worth it, and I have to say, the rating is 7.5 and a half, which is basically is 7.5 out of 10. Try it. Literally, try the game now.